Welcome back, everybody. It is time for some more Disney Cruise news. We've got updates on the brand new port in Florida, new island updates, new updates for the Disney Treasure, their newest ship coming out in 2024, and they have made a change in the youth clubs for the 11 and 12-year-olds on board. Grab your coffee or tea, let's head out to sea. Just this morning, Disney Cruise Line has reported that their new ship, the Disney Treasure, has reached yet another milestone in construction, and that is the completion of its last block. In case you're not familiar with this maritime milestone, it's important to know that cruise ships are built in blocks. Basically, those are sections. Now that they have the last block in place, this means that the ship is now structurally complete and all of that outfitting work can begin. The last block on the Disney Treasure will eventually house areas such as the adults-only Quiet Cove, plus of course the Cove Cafe, the Hero Zone, which is a futuristic sports arena, great for physical activity, and they also have highly produced show experiences in addition to their free play sports. Basically, all of this means that the Disney Treasure can now move forward with the completion of its interior. They are set to sail the maiden voyage on the Treasure in December 2024. So stay tuned, we'll have all those new updates for you. Until recently, Disney Cruise Line's home port was at Port Canaveral outside of Orlando. They have recently opened their second dedicated home port, and this is going to be out of Port Everglades. Of course, there's going to be lots of entertainment, shopping, dining, all available in the area of the Port Everglades. In addition, the terminal theme is Pixar's Finding Nemo. This terminal looks so cool. It really looks like you're underwater to me right here, and of course you can find some of their deep sea friends from the film displayed on vibrant murals in the Port Everglades area. The Disney Dream began sailing from Port Everglades on November 20th, 2023, and the Disney Magic will begin sailing out of Port Everglades on May 9th, 2024. Both of these will have a mix of 3, 4, and 5-night cruises to those beautiful island destinations in the Caribbean and the Bahamas. And that takes us right into new updates for Disney Cruise Line's second Bahamian island, Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point, and this is scheduled to debut in 2024. We will have a deep dive on this and everything Treasure coming soon, but recently they announced a little bit more about what the island's going to represent. This island is truly meant to be a celebration of Bahamian storytelling, artistry, and culture. This starts off at the arrival point, the Mabrika Cove. Mabrika means welcome in Tainao, the language of the Lucayan, who are considered the indigenous people of the Bahamas. This arrival point is made to be colorful and welcoming so that you can really experience the warmth of the Bahamian culture. The next place will definitely be the most festive on the island, and that is the Goom Bay Cultural Center. This will embody the essence of Junkanoo. Now, I am not very familiar with Junkanoo, but what I have found, the government of the Bahamas website describes Junkanoo as being a Bahamian festival filled with joyous music and vibrant parades that will come to life in many different ways across Disney's Lookout Key. This is going to involve singing, dancing, drumming, lots of beautiful colors. This is meant to embrace the traditions of the Bahamas, the sights, sounds, and spirit of the country's signature festival. Now, they're going to have a family entertainment area, which is Triton's Trumpet Stage. There's going to be an adult area, Serenity Bay. And of course, they've got to have their shopping. There's going to be a retail shop, which will feature locally made gifts and artisan crafts. I really love that they're going to have such a local touch on this island. Now, in order to visit that island, when they mention the new 2025 cruises in October, they also mentioned a little bit about where they'll be traveling in 2025. Of course, we're going to have that new island Lookout Key. The Disney Fantasy and Disney Wish will be sailing from Port Canaveral. The Disney Dream and Magic will be sailing from that new Port Everglades from Fort Lauderdale area. And to sprinkle even more magic onto your Disney cruise experience, each ship will also offer at least one special itinerary opportunity to sail to both of Disney's own Bahamian island destinations, Lookout Key and Castaway Key. And the Disney Wonder has had some changes recently. In 2025, it will conclude its second season in Australia and New Zealand with a special 15-night South Pacific itinerary from Sydney, Australia to Honolulu, Hawaii. That one's going on my list. The Disney Wonder will return to North America in early 2025 with 2 incredible sailing options. In late February, they will have a 9-night Hawaiian island cruise from Honolulu to Vancouver, Canada. And then in March, they're going to have a 5-night voyage from Vancouver to San Diego. And the Wonder is also going to continue calling upon Mexican Riviera and the Baja Peninsula. And of course, Alaska. Those Alaskan cruises should be from May through September 2025. They have not been announced yet, but we'll let you know once they are. And the Disney Magic will be sailing from Galveston January to March 2025. These will be going to Mexico and Grand Cayman. For the youth clubs, they have started something a little bit different with Oceaneers Club and Lab. This is a youth club for ages 3 through 12. Now, that is a bit of a broad range for finding activities that everyone's going to enjoy. I do not know many 3-year-olds and 12-year-olds that really play together, unless they're siblings. Regardless, beginning on November 28th, they made a change in the Oceaneers Club and Lab that ages 11 and 12 are no longer participants with other age groups for activities. I think that's a great idea. Now, they are probably going to have a learning curve with this, because on December 5th, they updated it saying that children 11 and 12 will be able to opt out but will not be forced to join the group. We did find this information in a cruise group. Now, this is a brand new dynamic with Disney Cruise Youth Clubs. On December 5th, they came to a new determination that the 11 and 12-year-olds will be able to opt in to a separate group in the Oceaneers Club. They have amended their new policy that 11 and 12-year-olds in the Oceaneers Club will not be forced to stay separate from siblings or main group activities unless they've opted in to be a part of the test group. Of course, we can speculate here that there may be more changes coming to the youth clubs. I think that's more of a time will tell. There has often been a consensus that ages 3 through 12 probably should be split up. Of course, they've got to make it work within the spaces they have and keep it free-flowing for people that are coming and going, so we'll see over time how this really plays out. Disney Cruise Line is good with listening to guest feedback. It seems like they definitely are going to have some tweaks in here. For now, if you have an 11 or 12-year-old and you're going to be going on the ship and are concerned about this, call Disney Cruise Line. Of course, we'll keep our eyes peeled and let you know how this plays out. Last but not least, the Disney Treasure has a new announcement from December 5th. Of course, we are in the holiday season, but that has not slowed down construction on the Disney Treasure. The Disney Treasure is currently at the Meyerwerft shipyard in Germany. There has actually been quite a bit of progress in the last month. In particular, the two iconic funnels, forward and aft funnels, have been affixed to their rightful place atop the ship, bringing the Disney Treasure one step closer to completion. Of course, the funnels on the Disney Treasure aren't just for looks. Guests will also be able to plunge through the forward funnel while riding the Aquamouse, Disney's attraction at sea. Or you can stay inside the second funnel in the 2-story Epcot-themed Tomorrow Tower Suite. I love how they are bringing park theming and aspects into the cruise ships now. I think it's a wonderful fit for the Disney Treasure. I'm excited to see those suites on board. We will have a deep dive into everything Disney Treasure very soon. The Aquamouse that I mentioned is their water coaster, which will feature a new Mickey and Minnie short called Curse of the Golden Egg. They say slip, dip, and drip through a mystic ancient temple in search of treasure. But look out, because there are booby traps and other obstacles that will send you for a wild ride. Now, the Disney Treasure does have a lot of areas that are going to be very similar to the Disney Wish. Again, we'll get into all that very soon. The most exciting thing to me is they're going to have a new live show, The Tale of Moana. They will also have Beauty and the Beast and Seize the Adventure. The Beauty and the Beast stage show is so beautiful. It's very popular. I highly recommend that one. I think The Tale of Moana will be a lot of fun as well. And we are particularly excited about the Haunted Mansion Parlor, a lounge for silly mortals and their need for spirits. But be warned, ghosts are everywhere. The other one that is going to be unique to the Disney Treasure is Periscope Pub. This is inspired by Disney's park attraction 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So for us old school park fans, they've got that in there as well. And I also think the Skipper Society is going to be very cool as well. This will be a lounge dedicated to Jungle Cruise and the skipper's journey throughout the Nile. Please share with your friends or cruise group. That really helps us grow. We really appreciate you being here. Disney Cruise Line is in an amazing time right now. They are really gearing up to grow their fleet. I hope there are going to be even more ships coming out, but for now we do have the Treasure in 2024, the Adventure, which is going to be in Singapore in 2025, and the yet unnamed ship, which should also have their maiden voyage in 2025. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out Ranking Every Disney Cruise Restaurant. Let us know if you agree with us and why. We'll see you real soon with some more Disneys.